The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Chanticleers ready to get this thing started and open the season. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Delaware's offense will go to work first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his big tight end. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Great place to start for this offense. They go to the ground. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brown will throw it. Bring in the heat. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. There he goes. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleers. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Got him downfield. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Line getting set on second down. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Throws to the back. Pulls it in. Open space at the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. Breaks into the open. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today that they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The give on the option. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the Chanticleers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's English. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Chanticleers want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Quick completion to the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They just keep firing. Quickly to the flat, and the wide receiver screen. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a big gain. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Here's the handoff. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Blue Hens will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Brown will throw it. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the shot to clears will punt it away on 4th down. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Offense working from the pistol. The give to the lone running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. He's got the back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's
Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And now this offense will take the field again. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Back open in the middle. And he's knocked down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Brown wants to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. You see a defensive lineman come up with a play like that, make the sack, they start building some momentum to impose their will up front.
Man, there ain't nothing better than getting a stack. That's what you keep track of on defensive line. You're like, yeah, I already got one. You start keeping a tally of how many you can get. That's what you dream about. You dream about getting to the quarterback. Yes, tackles are nice, but I want sacks. I want that QB on the ground.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like last...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, he had nowhere to go with the ball, guys, and the defense is a nickel. Great job by the DBs in coverage. No receivers open.
The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll go right back to him. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets enough for the 1st down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense in a bunch formation. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got his man. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Makes the grab past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. After picking up the 1st down, they still have to move quickly here. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and now just 1 point away from a tie.
Man, great execution execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Minnesota delivered a statement victory that's going to be celebrated in Minneapolis for some time. And if this team's not careful, it could become a football school again like it was back in the 1930s and 40s. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking to the big tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. The shot that clears come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Brown will throw it. Got his man downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Simpkins. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock.
On the play. Number 48, on to punt.
Punt is on its way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. To the ground. He's got it again. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun. Give on the inside. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Delaware! They jump on top here in OT. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Brown wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Chanticleers look to do some damage in the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Simpkins. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Going for 6. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw? This team